Welcome to Warrior Hearted Kids, where kids do brave things. I'm excited to be going through Philippians 2 verses 3 through 11 with you over the next few lessons. This is the Jesus is Lord Bible study, and we're going to learn what it's like to have the same attitude as Jesus had. If you have a Bible, you can read along with me. Open to Philippians 2 and we'll start at verse 3. You can also spend some time memorizing this chapter because it's full of wisdom for your entire life. Are you ready? Let's go! Okay, today we're going to read the rest of verse 7, and we're also going to read all of verse 8 because they're actually together as a sentence, so it would make more sense if we just read them all together. So once again, it's talking about Jesus. When he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death on the cross. Philippians 2, 7b through verse 8. Jesus was obedient. Who do you think he obeyed? First, he obeyed his parents, but most of all, he obeyed God. When Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, it started God's plan to save the world. All of Adam's children have sinned or disobeyed God. Did you know that you're one of Adam's children? At least one of his great grandchildren 1,000 and 1,000 times over. Because of our disobedience, we should never, ever get to go to heaven to be with Jesus. But Jesus wants us in heaven, so he obeyed God and followed his plan. This meant Jesus had to take the punishment for all of the bad things that every person has ever done by dying on the cross. Jesus could have said, "I won't do it," but he chose to obey God even if he had to die on a cross. And do you remember what we learned at the very beginning of this study several lessons ago? We are to have the same attitude as Jesus. He was humble and obedient, even when it hurt, and it really hurt. There's times that your parents are going to ask you to do something or ask you not to do something that is going to hurt your feelings and your emotions. But do you know what? You can trust your parents and be obedient. So I want you to think of something like that, something your parents have asked you to do, even if it's just like sweep the floor and you don't want to, or you try to sneak away from it. And I want you to draw a picture or write away of yourself being obedient, even when you don't want to. That's all for today. Don't forget to talk about what you learned with your parents or friends or Sunday school teacher or someone important in your life, and maybe they can help you think of a way to practice today's lesson. In the meantime, work on memorizing the verses, and I'll see you back here soon.